What's good, what's good, what's good? Good afternoon. Let me just thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's been like a good couple of days. We ain't been playing no RuneScape or nothing. But we back. I wanna continue the story on Horizon Zero Dawn. We got a lot of things that we left undone last time we were on. Honestly, we've been doing Horizon for a little while, so I do want to beat the game so I can move on to the next one. They did release that Horizon 3 Nemesis will be coming out soon, so I want to be caught up on the entire story by then. And I'm gonna fulfill it, bro. We do everything in the game. We unlocking everything, doing all the side missions. And I know sometimes that can get boring, but we try to keep the story as thoroughly fleshed out as possible. What the fuck is this? This was the last thing I was gonna do. Go to the fork in the road. Last time we was on, we was figuring out what happened to the new general in the city of the sun. His sister ran into some crazy shit. We still got the Hunter's Lodge stuff to complete. Looks like down here we got a bunch of things. There was this that we never went towards. So, remember, we are real big on the Hunter's Lodge. I do like to get those end-game accomplishments done, my boy. We need that shit done. But it looks like we're coming closer to the end of having a map fully threshed out in the main story. Well, fully fleshed out in the main story. I'm doing my best not to leave a lot of things on the side there. We just need to earn like 15 more suns at a site. And I think the last site is the one that's down there. But for now, let's progress this story with the ambush. I haven't played in a while, so like I'm a little bit thrown off at what I have here. If I remember correctly, I'm like super leveled up on everything. Alright, so we might be a little bit rusty because we should have just kept up with the story and like played it out, got it done. So this might be. How many of those road ridges do I have? Damn. So I need to go past a merchant. Get like a stack. Alright, so like I said, my gameplay might not be as polished as it was in all the other ones, but we're just gonna burn through this. I'll burn through it.
A fork. This must be where Nassan was supposed to check in.
Remember, I need some raccoon and fox stuff. So this being a raccoon and fox area is really good to me. A lot of small game. What the fuck? A wanderer. What's this guy doing here? Can I talk to him?
It looks like there was a scuffle here, but no body. If someone dragged Nassan off, there should be tracks. Oh, here we are. Let's see where they went.
What's with the Banuk Wanderer though? Like he's just sitting there. Is he drinking machine oil? No, he's not. He's examining the scrapper. I mean, the watcher. Damn, I hate being low on supplies, because then that like really adds into the forging part of the game. think I need fox hide, raccoon skin, and fox skin. Bro, there's a lot of foxes over here. Damn, even my health patch is low? Like, bruh. Like, what was I doing last stream, bro? Was I getting my ass beat? You know what? I think I might have been getting my ass beat. I was doing a lot last stream. Alright, let's hurry up. Let's just push. What is that? That's like a subtle, like, glitchy lag I'm getting there.
Fight or run. The Shadow Carja outpost. Nearly there.
Alright, you're doing too much. You need to calm down and be my horsey for a while because I think I'm going to use you. Shadow Carja outpost. Okay. Lock in. Go away, you're being annoying. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to be stealthy.
Come out, and I'll make it quick.
Oh fuck, I let go. I pressed the wrong button and let go. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I like having stealth moments.
I don't think that Lar's napping.
Quietly.
Oh, this is for takedowns. That's fucking hilarious. They couldn't make it for me to climb up.
No room.
Alright, there's nobody watching that. Nice. Alright, let me just get inside and get my shit. That only allows me to scale that way.
Full already.
Nice supply pouch. What? Are you serious? Wait. So if the ledges are like that, and I'm not supposed to be able to jump in there or some weird shit, because bro, if we're looking at the same thing, there we go.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
I need all that, boy. Give me that. Nothing left behind. Yeah, I can't use that.
gotten Hassan, all right. He needs help.
Let's try this again. I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble. What were you doing out by the fork?
It was a picnic. With your mother.
I think he's trying to hurt your feelings. Won't work. My mother loves a good picnic.
Be that as it may, we're not getting anywhere.
That's all right. I don't mind breaking a few of his bones.
How many do you think we'll have to crack to make him squeal?
He's got spirit. Might take 7.
All right. I'm taking wagers.
Leaping lance horns! Blood! This be it. Face the sun's judgment.
Wait, how do I ammo both? There we go.
Stop me!
I like their reaction. He was like, leaping landslides. What the fuck was that?
Should have brought a coat.
Yo. The leaping landslides, bruh. Any other stashes? Nope. Time to free you, my
Kindev
boy.
sent me. Let's get you out of here.
I thought that old salt had abandoned me. Guess I owe him a slap on the back. Come on, this way.
Why they always be leading me to my death, bro? It's nice seeing somebody else do it for a change.
Damn, dust.
Alright, that's one mission done.
Kindev told me about the cause. Did you lose the shipment?
No. It's hidden nearby. There's a lot of hungry people in Sunfall that will be happy to see it.
Good. Now, listen. When you head back to Meridian, talk to a noble named Ravan. If you're honest with him, I think he'll help.
Beg a high blood for help? But after everything you've done, I can't refuse. But for now, I'm bound for Sunfall. Be safe.
Alright, Robin the Rich, return to Ravan. Where the fuck is Ravan? Ravan. That's in the city. Hunting Lodge. Into the borders. Meet Erend at the Palace of the Sun. Right. Erend. That's after what happened with his sister. He wants to find out what the Shadow Cauldron and everything else. To me, my steed! What the fuck? No idea. Go that way.
My mount can't find its footing on these slopes.
You got it. There we go. Hey, Aloy, you don't know what the fuck you talking about, girl. Shut up sometimes. The scavenging part? Killer. Nice, I got a fox skin.
Tasty.
Where you at? Hi ho silver. Let's get out of here.
A fork. This must be when Hassan was supposed to check in.
You two have a nice little standoff while I unflinching wrath. Interesting.
Don't try anything. You won't find us nearly as lonely as the apostates.
Come to gawk at our exile? Let's see you gawk when we finally retake Meridian.
Interesting.
Don't try anything. I have nothing more to give, you or anyone.
I guess there will be something here? Fuck it. Interesting, interesting. The unflinching wrath. I don't think I have anything else over here. Excuse you? Alright, so we did the hunting grounds. We traveled down City of the Sun, find Olin. We can definitely do that. Definitely should do that. Make our way to Olin, push the story a bit, because that's a part of the main quest to why people are searching to kill Aloy. You were birthed from All Mother. How is that not a... Like, bruh, that made no sense. The fuck? How was that not a headshot right off the bat? Oh, okay, I get it. I get it.
Looks good.
It's in the ground.
This is what you intend. To bring these ancient things back to life.
Their power serves us.
Machine demons from beneath the ground. It's a nightmare.
Nightmares. Yes, the worst dreams of our enemies come true. Yes, rise.
So much for catching him alone.
These things will destroy us all.
They will only destroy our enemies and bring us back the lands that were taken.
My focus. Stop working.
Search the area. We may have intruders.
Forgive this intrusion, Aloy. You left me no choice.
Who is this?
An interested party. Now their focuses are disabled, but I don't know for how long. The rest is up to you.
Who is this?
Heard something above.
Norgo lives.
Kill her!
No, you had your chance.
Alright, fuck this shit. The way I fucking gave my position up. Holy fuck, almost killed myself again.
My tactic.
Finish you off with good old explosive wire. Hi. Come on. Come on. Luminous breeding. Ooh, ancient vessel. Which one is this? A cracked and battered vessel once dear to the old ones. Shows stars in Legend Odyssey. Sets of an ancient vessel can be traded in Meridian for valuable resources. Cracked and battered vessel once dear to the old ones. Jomi World Tour. 2053 is a spell amongst the faded colors set of ancient vessels traded in Meridian. Give me that. Give me that. Gotta take that.
I promise. I'll tell you everything.
I know you will. The killers who came for me at the Proving, who are they?
The Eclipse. Some kind of holy warriors. A cult of the Shadow Carja.
Shadow Carja?
Except they're not like any Carja I've known. They don't pray to the sun. They worship some kind of devil.
I'm not interested in their superstitions.
Oh, it's not a superstition. Their devil is real. It has a name, a voice. The most terrible voice. And they do its bidding.
What the fuck?
You say this devil the Eclipse worship has a name?
Hades. That's what they call it.
Hades. And you've heard it speak?
Steel to my soul. I heard. Just once, when it saw you. Such a voice. A cold, awful jangle. It scrapes your bones. It hollows your guts. A metal sound, but like nothing dug from the earth or smelted in a forge.
And what did it say?
System threat detected. Just 3 words. But in the voice of a devil.
What are these Eclipse cultists after, besides me?
They never said. But given the Carja civil war, they must want to overthrow Sun King Avad and take Meridian back.
What do I have to do with that?
I don't know.
When they attacked the Proving, a man came for me. Tall, strong, dead
eyes.
Helis,
And who is he?
the terror of the sun. Stacker of corpses, we Oseram called him, when he was the Mad Sun King's champion. If only he'd died with his king. But now he leads the Eclipse. I tell you, he's the most dangerous man alive.
For now.
How did the Eclipse recruit you? I know they took your family hostage, but why you?
I was a scrounger, a rummager in dark places, good at what I do. I suppose they knew I would serve them well as a scout. I had taken a delve near Maker's End. When I surfaced, they were waiting. I laughed when I saw the priest, but then he showed me Helis's encouragement. I didn't laugh after that. They gave me a focus to watch my every move. I followed orders.
You had access to Meridian. Why didn't they get to Avad through you?
Too much dirt under my nails for an audience with the one true Sun King. But whatever Ursa or Aaron told me, the Eclipse heard every word through my focus. That's why I couldn't warn you. If I tried, they would have killed my family.
Why are the Eclipse digging up ancient machines? And how do they get them to work?
I thought they wanted them for scrap, but they brought them back to life. Plugged some kind of device into the corpses so that Hades could whisper to them and call them from their grave.
What?
I've fought that kind of machine before. Are there others?
Yes, the ones you fought today they called corruptors, but there are others, much bigger, bristling with ancient weapons. Those they call Deathbringers. I've only seen them buried in the ground, but after today, anything is possible.
Sounds to me like they're raising an army.
If so, the world will fall. And I helped dig the pit.
The Eclipse were sent to kill me because I look like another woman. Older, maybe twice my age, short hair. Who is she?
I don't know. My focus found her image once, in the ruins at Maker's End. Maybe you can find her there.
Maker's End.
You found her image in the ruins? How?
There was a door. Beside it, a kind of ancient device that contained the woman's image. My focus recorded the location. You do look like her. Is she your mother?
I'm the one asking questions. I've heard enough. It's time to finish this.
I won't beg for my life. But if there's any mercy in you, free my family. Please.
Where would I find them?
My focus recorded the location. There are always guards there. You look like you can handle yourself.
It will take many good deeds to make up for the crimes you've committed.
You're sparing me? After all I've done?
Yeah, nigga. You're not truly
Forge a new
evil.
life, Olin. One of better make.
Then the rest of my life will be lived in your debt.
It better be.
Go to the place where your family is being held and wait for me. We'll make their lives the first ones you save.
I didn't earn this mercy, but I will die to make myself worthy of it. I will be waiting for you.
Listen, if you're gonna die, you're gonna die. But listen, though, that's not the goal. At the end of the day, I'm not going cap. Listening to Olin's whole story through and through and helping him right here is only because he is not truly evil himself. He was used. He was forced. He was coerced. Anybody, I don't care who it is. I mean, unless they're like me and they're completely fucking heartless. I don't got kids, so you take my mom's, somebody, you stupid. You're stupid. I'm gonna just be like, listen, snitch, Sun King. I love my family, but bro, you guys gotta do something. It ain't gonna be me, bro. It's not gonna be me. No cap. Shit. Spanish or English? I got fucking issues, bro. I swear I do. But nah, no cap though. Alright. At least we pushed the story out of curiosity. Damn! You know, I kind of want to do that too. I'm not even going to cap. And this is all to save his family? At Maker's End? We had a corrupt zone. A couple of things along the way. Some more corrupt zones. What's this? Go to the Surfer Flints. Collateral. Alright, so let's go save his fucking family, cause like honestly, that's kinda sad. And real shit. Not sad for me, but sad for him. Like, I could have just ended his life, but you know what? Why is he highlighted like that though? It makes no sense. Let me touch this guy's body. Give me that. Now we out of here. It sucks. I don't got a Strider anymore because I called it in like a dummy. Okay, so damn, that's pretty far. Alright, so we're gonna cross over. There's a merchant right there. There's another merchant along the way. Along the way. Alright, we need to push it. That's a really far out there mission.
Saving these for the trail.
I never, 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 never thought you would last. If shooting was a thing, you're just for the past. Oh, I never wonder if I'm shooting arrows at your body, boy. Okay. When I shoot your face, it's not a thing that I could see. Boar said.
And one of these.
Yeah, that's a little pretty boar. Let me get that. Love it. Yow, 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 yow. They get mad aggressive when I take their friends. Wait, where the fuck are we going? Where are we going again? Copy. Alright, bet. Override tool recharge. That way, sometimes I wonder, like, is it just, like, following my little nudges, or...
This must be where the song is supposed to check in. Maker's End. Not much farther now. Someone said he found an image of a woman that resembled an ancient device. If she's my mother, why would there be traces of her all the way out here? So far from the motherland. I don't get it. Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
You! Spying through my focus again? Well, go on. What do you know about her?
Stay on your present course. Before long, you'll know her as well as I do. Maybe better. But be wary. Maker's End is crawling with eclipse troops. To have you deal with them, make some useful equipment just outside the ruins. Your focus will show the location.
Who is he? How does he know these things? He said Elizabeth Sobek. What kind of name is that?
That's not explosive? Firewire. Toro, 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 ándele, ándele. ¡Arriba! ¡Uy! ¡Ay! Stupid bulls.
Move along now.
fuck is this? What is this? That blood? It's a new quest.
Keep that for later.
Got a broadhead!
Here.
Can I dismount?
Got too much already.
I wasn't expecting to run into bandage, honestly. That was too soon. No. My boy, what up, evil boy? You like, yo, this man is mischievous as fuck. He loves killing people. Just mind you, he's a murderer. I waited for you.
Time passing pulls the anticipation tight as wire. Ah, how many has it been now?
I don't keep count, Nil.
Don't keep count. Sometimes I just don't get you. Are you like us or a little different?
Hopefully a little different.
That's what you're gonna tell yourself. Shall we get started?
This will wash away the scent for now.
That looks hard. Holy fuck. Let's hit him with a precision arrow. Nice. What the fuck? Why are you coming so close? Don't touch me. Oh my god. You're so spicy. Oh my gosh, if I hit this guy. No way. No way that's in the way of me shooting that guy. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, bruh.
They're still looking.
Move your ass!
Don't let him run.
You know what? I just realized I must have been missing my shots.
Your eyes open. I see where they've caged up the captives.
Probably still got company. Look alive.
Still sniffing around.
Huh?
Anyone see anything?
Bro, you're like the only guy.
The search is on.
Annoying ass motherfudger. I know I didn't have to talk to Nil, but still, why not talk to Nil? Still, why not talk to Nil? Got a merchant spot, and there's a bunch of stuff
never
here.
have admitted those widows savages.
I can't spare the weight.
A cracked and battered vessel once dear to the old ones bears the legend Sterling Markeet. Set of each vessels can be redeemed at Meridian. Alright, that's one set of cucks done. I need to sell a bunch of shit here. Okay. I can't cap. That looks fire. The Nora looks. But and I have every weapon I need.
Stones to put an end to those traitors in Sunfall.
They murdered the captain of the band.
Why do we sit here and do nothing about the Carja and Shadow? Sun King of Ard should end their rebellion.
That's right. No one here.
Hope the day brings you glad tidings.
At least everybody's happy. That's what matters. They're no longer slaves or captives, is what I mean, you know? Where's the other bodies? They got money. I think this guy had a potion and I left him.
Forget about traveling light.
Yeah. Alright, let me search the other bodies and we can keep pushing because we're not that far from discovering more of the story, and I like that. this?
To the Sundom and can't be bothered to work.
That was a little bit of a come up.
So many come to the Sundom and can't be bothered to work, but you, at least you don't put on airs.
I need it all. Okay, so that's what was going on. That's why they were moving around. Those two people were Carja prisoners. Do I need any of my stuff anymore? I might want to keep the crystal braiding. I don't need to watch as hard. I'm not going to sit here and store all these fucking outfits, honestly. $19 of these? Damn. Ain't really worth shit. Sheesh. Potions. Hunter. Nice. Sling, Rattler, Rope Caster, Blast, Max. I need Ridgewood. I think I just maxed out my my weapon there. That's fire. Now I don't have enough metal shards. That's fucking hilarious. Fishbone, raccoon skin.
I suppose it's time to go back.
It's an ongoing thing.
Another woman in the Hunter's Lodge. Next, they'll be running the lodge. And then
Then what? Why she sound so rude? Gotta hit the other way and talk to Nell. My trusty steed.
How's sleep last night?
Come here, Boopy. Come on, let's go. Let's get out of this crazy looking place.
You can see them. They can't see you.
These little moments are refreshing, aren't they?
That could be the least creepy thing you've said to me.
That glimpse of yourself in their eyes just as the cloud of death passes across them.
Never mind. There it goes. We've come a long way from Norland. Where have you been, Nell?
I heard the roads of the Sundom were no longer safe. And thankfully, it was true. Ambushes, raiding parties, even corrupted machines. The mortal wounds just opened themselves to accept my arrows. But you knew this already. You've been walking on the edge of life and death. I can tell.
Yeah. It's a long story.
With many quick endings, I hope.
You know, Nell, if you get tired of bandits, there's a group called the Eclipse.
That's a political situation.
They're murderers, and they're raising an army of machines. That's a little more than politics.
Don't hate me for being single-minded. Besides, I wouldn't bet on how long the Shadow Cards are going to last, if you're in for the kill.
He's not wrong.
Goodbye, Nell.
I don't want to alarm you, but the bandits are thinning out. Makes you wish you could kill them more than once, doesn't it?
No, once is enough.
You're right, of course. Once is enough. When you really make it count.
Okay, goodbye, Nell.
That's uncomfortable. I would never want to be a bandit, bro. Ever. Especially with that type of psychopath on your trail. The fuck? It makes you wish you could do it more than once. My boy, you okay? He got some deep seated, rooted anger issues, bruh. Now I can heal my mount.
Must be some strange Nora practice, driving machines around like that.
This bitch is weird. Why is she talking about me like that? Like I won't sock her one and put her in the ground. Like who the hell is you to be talking? Like go mind your business somewhere, jockstrappy.
That'll help.
$60. That's a lot.
This'll wash away the scents for now. Mine included. Eclipse, just like you said. Long and quiet does it.
Come on, be my guest. Bro, he actually made it through that. It's fucking impressive. I'm not even gonna lie. Ooh, what's this? Corruption. Funeral for an obsolete future. An odyssey to nowhere. Paris, July 7th, 2057. 25 persons from 5 nations stand before the offices of Odyssey Earl West. Hands clasped solemnly at their waist or held stiffly at their sides. Some are politicians, some are businessmen. These days, there is no difference. Some are scientists. Slowly, Gar-hearted Walt steps to the podium. I regret to announce that, as of today, the Odyssey is no more. What exists of the vessel will be abandoned in orbit. All personnel will collect surveillance and come and be released from their contracts. The sad fact is that our species' greatest hope for an extraplanetary future was never able to escape the gravity of terrestrial, all too human conflicts, Walt say. Perhaps the innovations were pioneered. We pioneered will help improve the lives of the future generations. That's crazy. So they gave up on extraterrestrial. Yes, because human beings, human nature, we're too destructive. Yes. What the fuck is that? Did I kill that? No, that's mine. You were a good boy. Yeah, you were a good boy.
Good haul.
Okay, where was I going?
Where he said it would be. Not a bad selection. I'll put those to use. Why
Why did you give me a rope caster?
Because I want you to succeed. Good hunting. We'll talk later.
Wait! Damn him.
Why'd he just give me a rope caster though? The fuck am I supposed to do with that? I'm like gassed up right now with bows and traps, like. So if we go far right, we get another vantage point. We unlock that. Is that a Chinook figure? Oh, I went past a Chinook figure. Damn. I didn't see that. Alright. Wow. Wow. She was a fairy. Huh. Huh. Oh yeah, I'm going to the vantage point first. Fuck that shit. Sound like a raccoon, baby.
Hardy little plant. You'll help.
Damn, what the fuck is this building? Whoa. Can I climb this? Whoa, what the?
Can't carry more.
Oh shit.
A pocket shitstorm tour. Day one. Where better to start than at the end? Or where the end started, anyway. Round zero. Where it all came crashing down. My career first. And everything else. And I mean everything.
You know, they're never very direct on what everything is right now. That's what I really want to know about this game. It's like what happened. Okay, so here's the text. Hi, Ma.
You.
Holy shit, bless me. Remember how ecstatic you were when I landed a job here? Aerospace control engineer at Farrow Automated Solutions. Straight out of Stanford U. Saturday, I was tossing a motherboard. Monday, I'm an employee of the biggest corporation on earth. Starting wage 6 times basic. It was a dream come true. Yours as much as mine. When I found out I'd landed the gig, I waited until graduation day to tell you in person. You were so proud you hugged me 5 minutes straight, laughing and crying at the same time, saying over and over, onwards and upwards. The start of great things, I thought so, too. It seemed as though nothing bad would ever happen to me, to us, ever again. But bad did happen, of course. More bad than I ever knew was possible. And while I can't blame FAS for making you sick, Metallurgic gets the credit for that. I can sure as hell blame Farrow for the rest. But let's talk about the end of the world later. It plays a part in this story, of course. If I'd found out what was coming, I wouldn't be doing this, leaving this time capsule behind. But the apocalypse isn't the story I want to tell. This is going to be about our family, about us. It's time to get going. I spent enough of my life in the shadow of this place. I've got 11 more Vantage spikes in the trunk of the Sabara I rented. And some pretty good ideas for where to sink them. So, let's get the hell away from this place and start sinking. Wow. So this is the first spike where he started his trip. The person who was telling us the narration of the entire story of the world that happened. So we have 4 more to piece the entire story together. Because I really want to know what happened, bro. Like, what happened? Like, dead serious. Like, when we think about this game, that's what I want to know. Like, what happened? Like, in all actualities of the game. Alright. I'm satisfied with that. That was a good story. Can't even cap. That was real decent. Alright, now we gotta go plot our attack strategy real quick. A quick little run up. I'm curious to see how far I can go. Please let me climb the goddamn melon here. Holy shit. And it leads to a path back right here. So it's possible for me to drop down on top of the Banuk figure if I wanted to copy.
I can still get the upper hand. Down you go. can't get out of this.
Looks like the scrappers got scrapped.
Snow chill. Itches.
Oh, it's a grazer site. I'm stupid, bro. I did all that extra shit just now for no reason to put me further than I wanted to be.
Might regret this.
Nope, no regrets anymore, bro. I just feel a little bit numb. Why it get so dark? No regrets, baby. Fried that shit.
Nutritious.
Good. Going the right way. This is one of them now. Gotta stay locked in, boy. I could just shoot its power cells, start it off really easy.
Now's my chance.
Goddamn pussy. You run away, you little coon. Get back here, you goddamn coon. What is it? Was it raccoon? No? Giant cougar? You cougar whore? Get over here. No, let me stop. This thing is just out. There we go. You was showing them shits to me like I was not gonna shoot it, bitch. Let's give you the death you deserve. You're beautiful. You deserve this, alright? I love you. Ooh, this one's purple. The best coils in the game are mostly frozen. No, let me stop. I do need a good freeze coil because, bro, I got a blue one that's really fucking good, and it's hard to give it up. Because when you have the good coils, you know you have a good coil. Multi-stacks in it, arrow firing. I definitely could have used their guns against them. I completely forgot about that. This is melee. Alright, so we took care of that. Now we can head here, grab this debris, grab that debris, Maker's End. Go to the ruins.
Corrupted Watchers. Acting as guards. The Eclipse and corrupted machines. Cooperating. Unhappy family.
Something. Where'd you go?
Got one right here.
Bruh, I really just be finessing my shit as much as possible.
I'd have to ditch something. Snow haze. White as bone. That thought got dark. These dig sites. They're massive. Tough, but I'm used to it.
I think I've killed everybody so far.
did the old ones do here?
That was close.
Haven't you got anything better to do? The corruptor. The right over challenge.
Pop your fucking head out, boy.
Just always said, patience.
Chopping in hard ground.
Stay away. We may have more coming.
No space. Going down fast.
They found the destroyer next to that frostbitten tower. That's not gonna come free of its grave without a struggle.
Bro, he already dead though. How you talking in your death? That's kind of scary, bro. Okay. Sayonara.
Got you!
That got you sounded like Psylocke. I gotta blow my nose. No. I don't have to go anywhere else.
What have they been uncovering here? Got too much already.
Okay.
Snow. It's really warm out here. An explosion.
A Deathbringer. Holy fuck, this shit is a fucking mech. Nice. A Kraken battle vessel once dear to the old ones. Bears the legend of Rocky Mountain Thunderheads. Nice. I guess I went past that one. I'll just pick it up on the way out.
Another explosion.
Deathbringer hostile. Repeater cannon turret.
A quick way down.
Oh shit, it is a giant mech.
All weapons operational. Time to get it moving and be quick about it. No daydreaming.
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Olin talked about. Fitting name. I'll never get into that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first.
Holy fuck, there's too many people working around this thing at one time.
Blasted! Man down! Stop dawdling and
Focus. It stopped working. I've disabled his focus. The rest is up to you.
I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points. did it.
That's not so bad.
Alright.
Like if you're not getting shot at
Let's
directly,
see what's on it.
it's really not that serious, honestly. Take out its machine guns. Okay. Corrupt fire. Eclipse scope focus.
Let's see what you have to say. What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Why is that thing shaking like that?
How was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
That was weird. That really was fucking weird. I can't even cap. I can't even cap. That was weird. It definitely was weird. Search boy body first.
It's heavy. Well, it's going away.
Alright, Deathbringers, easy to destroy. Take out their mini cannons, stay out of the way of their firing, and that's it.
It's tight, but I can squeeze through.
What the fuck?
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Noisy 9.47%.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Dr. Sobek? Wait, isn't Dr. Sobek one of the people inside the log entries? Interesting. I think Sobek was the person that was working on this armor, if I remember correctly. Yo, we get a little bit more mommy info, and we're locked in here. I like that. Nobody else can come in. Elizabeth, go back.
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days out of date.
Three.
You're meeting with Mr. Farmer. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
350,000. 350,000. Holy fuck. 350,000. I just want to write that down. Bro, holy fuck. And when the whole shit happened, it was like 2055? Holy fuck, bro. Alright. Real quick, let's do the quick math. So, if it was 2055 when the world ended, with 350,000 years into the future, meaning I don't even want to do all that. 50. So technically, they're in the year 352,055. So I would just say this is 350 ATC after the collapse. $350,000 years.
Protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded, so that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to Black Quartz standard. Your words. Look. If you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Hearts Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
Hearts Timor swarm. I'm actually happy we're learning more about what happened. Like, this is what I kind of wanted. Like, wow. Hearts Timor swarm. Some type of a back door. But what was the Hearts Timor swarm exactly? It's 350,000 years later, this place still has powers. It's fucking phenomenal. Honestly, I'm just doing a really clean sweep of the place. I want to make sure we catch all audio logs.
Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic Chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
That's what I'm interested in right there. Reception log. Alright. Reception. Oh my gosh, this is even crazier. This is July 2063. So the world didn't end until 2 days after my birthday. Holy fuck. July 7th. $20.63. 64. Alright, that's the latest date that I've seen so far, like close to. Alright, reception log, July 7th, 2063. 9:54 a.m. Field Commandant Ding of the Indo-Malay Agricultural Combine arrived with his delegation. Refreshments to be served before their 10:15 a.m. sales presentation. On the chariot line, per instructions, food will be vegetarian only. 10:07 a.m. Sander Agnew, Vice President of Territorial Integrity from the Fresh Grounds Coffee Global, arrived with his entourage. Refreshments to be served before their 10:30 a.m. sales presentation. On the chariot line, per instructions, will use Fresh Grounds Tacoma blend, no artificial creamers. 10:12 a.m. So that happened. Called the security and janitorial to clean up the coffee that was spilled. Actually, more like thrown. I wasn't aware that the Indo-Malay Combine grows coffee beans, and that Fresh Grounds acquisition team has tried to take their fields by force repeatedly. I think Commandant Dang had Andrew by the hair for a second there. Who schedules these things? I'm going to drop a line of sales. This can't happen again. Interesting. Female voice. Welcome to Fargo Solutions. Where are there problems tomorrow? Unknown man. Server. What the fuck?
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
Right, I remember that was a message for Owen. Crazy. Activate the hologram.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across...
Right, I'm not worried about that. We already heard that.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
Elizabeth Sobeck? Elizabeth Sobeck, born March 11, 2020, is an American scientist, roboticist, and engineer, widely regarded as one of the greatest minds in the 21st century. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada, she enrolled in Stanford University at age 13, earning a BS in experimental physics and computer science at age 16. She completed her PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence design at Cambridge Maloney University in 2040 and joined Fargo Automated Solutions as a junior scientist the same year, rising quickly to chief scientist at the age of 22. Over the next 8 years, her green robot designs played a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade. Propelling FAS to the forefront of its field. In 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAS, protesting the company's pivot to automatic military technologies. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm developed to life-positive robotics and other technologies. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest supplier of green robots, winning numerous awards and accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and the 2056 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress. Okay. Interesting. Ted Ford bio. Theodore Ted Faro, born December 24th, 2013, is an American entrepreneur and business magnate. He is the founder of Faro Automated Solution, FAS, the largest corporation of all time, the world's wealthiest individual, and the first ever trillionaire. Born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, he enrolled Born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, he enrolled at University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied business for 2 years before dropping out in 2033 to start FAS. Though it struggled at first, the company broke through at the end of its troubled 2030s and its popular lines of personal servitors and bodyguard bots. Then exploded with its famous line of green robots led to the race of solve the climate crisis during the 2040s clawback. At the end of the decade, FAS opened the military defense branch, dominating the world market for automated military platforms by 2053. The success of FAS has made Mr. Fargo the world's best-known businessman, one of the most sought-after speakers, and a major voice in politics, culture, and international affairs. Okay. History of FAS. Faro Automated Solution, FAS, is an American multinational corporated entity that produces robots for all walks of life. Though its core business consists of military and defense contracts as of 2063. Okay. FAS has ranked #1 among the Fortune 5 by gross revenue and profit for 10 years in a row, a world record. Founded in 2033 by Theodore Ted Faro, an entrepreneur from Salt Lake City, Utah, the company developed several promising robot prototypes in its early years, but failed to break into markets dominated by then industry giants like General Synthetics and Recorp. Okay, we heard about those in the guy's memoirs. This challenge changed the 2035s with the debut of the Alfred line of levitating personal servitors, which generated exceptional sales, lifting the company into the Fortune 50 for the first time. Profits tripled in the 2040s as the company's environmental efforts, led by famed engineer Elizabeth Sobek, catapulted FAS to the head of the sector. In 2049, in the wake of success, green climate cleanup efforts around the world, worldwide approval ratings of FAS exceeded 90%, and the founder Ted Faro was hailed across media and social networks as the man who saved the world. Yet it was the emergence of FAS as a military contractor in the late 2040s that cemented its status in the world's wealthiest corporation, with the record market capitalizing over $23 trillion. By 2055, FAS controls 61% of the market share for automated military platforms, holding contracts with 353 nations, transgovernmental organizations, and corporate entities. Today, its holding exceeds the second largest corporation, FB Mobile Global, by 321%. Alright, Corporation, noun. Corporation. An association of individuals created under the authority of law, having extensive powers and liabilities distinct from those in its members. In a business sense, a corporation is usually owned by shareholders, though the sales of distribution of stocks who profit from which ownership vote to designate times for its governance and dissonance executives who run its affairs. My bad, guys. My nose is killing me. More corporations engage in one of those more industries to produce goods and offer several services to profit and may in turn over other corporation companies and profits and holding.
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
Alright, so that's what I just read, the data files. I didn't even give him time to fucking like talk. I just read that shit before you can even say I uploaded things to your focus. Boy, don't give me lore. I need the lore. I love the lore. The fuck? I'll sit here and read all the lore. I want to know why their civilization collapsed. And if it was just because of a judge and security or a lapse in military security, that just means that somebody either hacked into their servers at a crucial point in time and there was a rebellion and it went haywire and all the fucking machines gained sentience due to this malfunction and haywire or whatever the fuck happened or what transpired, and they started going against the humans. And this was bad because what happened, they probably infected the robots that Dr. Sobek was making, or since the military robots gained sentience, they turned into a Skynet situation, started wiping out the human threat, and figured out that Sobek's green bots, which were helping the humans fight back, were a huger threat, and decided to hack and eradicate them all. Bruh, it's whatever, bruh. But now we know that you're Sobek. Aloy Sobek.
There's no smell to it. Not even old death. Nothing natural.
No smell to it, not even old death. Nothing natural.
Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Compliant. What's this? From Jade Fredkin to receptionist. Compliant. Hey, receptionist. If this is your real name, want to know who scheduled Endo Mallory Malay right next to Fresh Groups? That would be me, Senior VP of Sales. Want to know why? After the little hair pulling incident, both sides increased their bids by 40%. I'll explain. Because your receptionist level brain probably requires it. Those two sides are fighting. And what do we sell? That's right, combat machines. We want them to hate each other so they'll try to fight each other with what? That's right, again, combat machines, which they will pay us a lot of money for. So I suggest you go back to serving coffee with a blank smile and let me do my much more complicated job. Thanks a bunch, Mr. Fredkin. To you. Yo, it was a setup. It was a fucking setup. And you see that the manipulation of a human being is just, it's just fucking crazy, bro. Where we going? Where we going? This is where we gotta go. That's fucking crazy. So they manipulated them so they can buy robots. Bitch, I jumped so fast. You ain't even fucking. I jumped so fast. I ain't even let her fucking fall. I fucked up. I wanted to explore up there real quick. Look, see, there's something over there. I could have walked around and got it probably. See, now I gotta do it all over again.
I bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up. Looks like I can climb here.
Alright, we got the supplies that I wanted. Where are we going from here? Over there? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, Aloy. She got the fucking moves. Her parkour skills are none. Nobody's fucking with them. Ever.
Made it.
This is like a conference area? 3 different hollow projectors.
The FSP-5 Khopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening.
Oh hell
allowing
no!
you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multi-linear.
Bro, did you not see how big and bulky? Bro, if that is flying around in the skies, is there other ones?
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean
What the fuck were they building, bro?
arms delivered. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee.
Oh my
Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other Chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Far machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
Oh man, so I gotta watch the whole thing to get the full data skid online.
The FSP-5
Bro, these shits are crazy, bro. What?
To main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the Swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Khopesh.
The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
And what's this one?
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one
The
package.
Infector.
Designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of allied Chariot line models, and you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
Bro, I just got the information data bug. The Horus, the Kofish, the Scarab. That is kind of... Bro, real quick. And this is supposed to be the Metal Devil? Holy fuck.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection...
I don't even know what that's going to look like, bro. I really... Come on, man. That is not something that, like... That should not be okay. What's this? Minimal corruption. Spiritual summit. Alright. Ted Faro. From Ted Faro to Paula Vasara. Subject is spiritual summit. Paula. Recent events have sharpened my perspective, and I think that I, at FAS in general, have been neglecting the spiritual side of things. Not under any specific religious framework, of course, but in the more general sense, as in not giving enough thought to our shared values, hopes, and aspirations for the afterlife. I'd like you to reach out to our religious leaders of any stripe with an intention of scheduling a conference soon, very soon. I'll have more thoughts about the agenda later, but for now, let's put out some feelers and see if we can lock something in. Make it a big tent. No books, but anyone can with a credible audience. Let's go deluxe. Make it clear we'll spare no expense. Thanks, Ted. Bruh. 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 Bruh, bruh, bruh. Bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. It's a conference room. I wish this was kind of clear enough so I can, like, read it. Bruh, 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 bruh. We went that way. I was supposed to go that way. Right. But instead, I went exploring like I should. Really good stuff. Oh! More info. Corrupt. Fast campus log. Oh my gosh. Fucking allergies acting up. My bad, guys. My bad. We all good. Alright. Text data points quests. FAS campus security log. High priority alert. Automated log note. All non-essential systems have entered hibernation. High priority alert. Automated log note. Full lockdown has been initiated. High priority alert. Due to the increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus, the security of FAS employees can no longer be guaranteed. Therefore, we have taken the difficult decision to shutter this facility indefinitely. Staff will be briefed on a block-by-block basis regarding proper procedure for archiving and or disposal of project-related data and materials. HiSec and a crisis team will then conduct exit review before all areas are locked down. High priority alert. Priority messaging to all staff in E and F blocks. Treat the current lockdown situation as an exercise, but do not attempt to release the hatches or otherwise exit the building. High priority alert. A reminder that while high-sec personnel remain committed to employee safety during the current unfortunate events, personal firearms must be relinquished when presented for identiscan. High priority alert. Additional public access roads en route to the campus have now been closed to relieve waiting time at the outer security cordons. High-sec reminds all staff that the campus remains off limits to the public. High priority alert. Following the recent campus security issue, all staff are reminded that presenting for identiscan and displaying your security badge prominently at all times for image analysis are both mandatory. High priority alert. In light of recent acts of terrorism directed at the rapid transit system, High-Sec now offers a Big Brother initiative to accompany safe travel from off-site. Sign-up is required and strongly encouraged. 48 more entries of high priority. Additional entries corrupted. Okay, so it seems like whatever was going on at this location got really bad fast and dramatically. So, was it a human on
People were
human?
angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
And that's the question that I want to know. What is it that Faro did? I think that's what we all want to know. What did Faro do that put us in this current state?
Looks like the way up. What's left of it. It'll be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
That began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise you, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
Crisis that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise you, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
A day did come where none of the shit mattered. Y'all ain't here no more. 350,000 years later. Bye. The fuck? You died at your desk, Ted.
Forget about traveling light.
All hands on deck. From Gordon Nakata to Gina Zimmerman. All hands on deck. Gina, ever heard of the Melville Island Fruit Association? Neither had I, until they filed suit against us this morning. Apparently, there's a little island paradise off the coast of Australia, population 2,700, all of whom hate us. Now that a stray Halt's Termer unit is chowing down on their largest mango orchard. That brings the official count of Hart timber-related lawsuits to 127. Most of them from private companies, but also a bunch from individuals, nation states, and NGOs. And that's not even counting the mother of all liability claims from Hart's itself. Call every external firm we've ever used, then call their competitors. We're gonna need every corporation defense lawyer we can find who's still half sober and on the bar. Gordon Nakata, General, Associate General Consul, FAS. Shit really hit the fan then, huh?
I'd have to ditch something. The snow's got a bite out here.
Stacy Anders. Robert Roscher. Oh my gosh, my nose is killing me. Subject to Dolphin Vid. Another problem to add to our big steaming pile. Apparently, a fisherman and the Banda Sea captured video of a Hartz Timber Horse unit refueling via biomatter conversion along the shoreline of Pulu Water, Watar, on a pod of endangered dolphins, no less. Quite possibly the last of their kind. Not to get graphic, but it looks like what happens inside a blender. As if the robot was whipping up a big pink swirling milkshake of dolphin chum. Our suppression team has scrubbed it from 43 networks, but it's still propagating. So it's only a matter of time before it goes viral. The prepared statement feels grossly insufficient. Any suggestions? This one's a real stinker. Bro, think about that shit. It's refueling via biomatter, which means this shit, if it was on a battlefield with humans, and you're sending humans at this shit, let's just say the desert, you're fucking fighting one of these machines in the desert, this thing is going to take the corpses of the human beings and refuel off their fucking corpses. Like, this is literally a blood machine, bro. What the fuck? Who authorized that shit's creation? Like, bio refueling? Like, I gotta think about shit like that. Like, bruh, bio refuel? This must be a part of the same staircase that I used, and I didn't come straight up. Oh my gosh, bro. And in my head, I'm just thinking about how graphic that is. It's like a fucking a whirling blender of dolphins.
All it takes is a few good handholds.
Like, what? Dolphins, my boy? That's the graphic image you want to give me? Dolphins? How fucked up you gotta be to give me the image of dolphins in my head, bro? No! Holy fuck, I almost lost my life just now. I was too busy thinking about the fucking dolphins in the blender, like... That's some real graphic shit. What the fuck, man? Data storage. 6% power remain. 6% power remaining after 350,000 fucking years of decay, exposure to elements, bro. These guys' technology and their, oh my god, bro, this technology is top tier. That's all I gotta say.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Secure.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So, spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Oh,
Your king of robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Duh.
Another file has been recovered.
Alright, let me grab tissue. Cause holy fuck, this is dramatic. What? Boy. I can't believe it. It's another story of fucking rogue AI going crazy and killing people. What in the world, bro? What is good with humankind and AI, bro? Oh, I was on the PC. My bad.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Les.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots.
Peacekeepers.
That consume biomass as fuel.
In emergencies.
And you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz.
15
How do I
months?
stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean?
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
Ho ho ho, get the cooking game.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me.
Then sign the fucking contract. Fucking idiot.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
You ended the fucking
Your
world.
solution is so terrible. What did she do to stop the robots?
She didn't.
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
She didn't. She didn't. That's what it is. That's the fucking secret. She didn't stop the robots. They ran out of biomass. They ran out of biofuel, and they hid the rest of the Earthlings underground where they couldn't access them inside the voltage of the Zero Dawn protocols. Bro. What? What?
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago.
You're her
All
clone.
this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
Hell no.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental
Zavala!
discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you chose.
Yeah.
I've spent decades searching the ruins of the older ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Thero robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name.
Yeah.
Silence. That's my name.
Silence.
Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Not
Obviously.
necessarily.
So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Facts.
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Bitch, we talking.
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Wasting your time?
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear.
Okay.
I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated. Now that's enough talking. Be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
Let's go, Aloy, getting me all up in there like an investigator. Alright, who's Hades?
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Full fucking power.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal?
Yeah, bitch!
I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't.
I was.
I'm nothing if not independent.
Independence is good. Alright, I'm done with you.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists, as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a Metal Devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Bro.
Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next.
Show me that on the map. Okay, so if I want to continue this part of the story about that aspect, I gotta go all the way over there. All the way over here. And this is A Moment's Peace, search for the Banuk camp and the Frozen Wilds. Okay. That's all.
To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Damn, though. Now I'm curious as fuck. I want to know. Like... Like, bro, think about it. Causing the end of the world, bro.
This guy had all the omens.
Fucking crazy, man. So now in my head I'm like, wow, this kind of gives me like a really crazy idea as to how the Forbidden West... Is this the Forbidden West? No, you said some shit. What's the quest? Go to the Horror Grave. That's my main. Then we got Into the Borderlands. What's the sides? Weapons. Search for the Banuk. Robbing the Rich. Return the Raven. Deliver the Blood to Brian. Rumors are spreading of strange events into the Frozen Wilds. Found at the north. Wow. I'm a little bit. I'm a little bit enamored here because it's like, damn, son. Like, bro, they caused the apocalypse. This is no fucking joke. Like, man's really Matt Katrosta. Matt, what's good, man? Wow. Matt Catastrophist. My bad, bro. I kind of got tongue-tied. Like, I'm just like, damn. Damn. You know, Robot Apocalypse is definitely on the top list for our world. AI and all that, so... But they actually went that route. I just wonder, like, did they nuke the planet, or did they just put everybody in bunkers and wait it out like 15 months, you know? And then eventually, once the robots went into a dormant state, people just started coming back. Give me that cup. Ooh, Metallurgic Internationals. Ooh, that's bad. Metallurgy, my boy. I wish I still have a goddamn fucking thing. Alright, so instead of going to the right, grab an advantage, I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna trail down, uncover that site, go here. Honestly, at this point, I might do a quick travel. Maybe I do an override. Nah, I'll save the override. I'm actually still a little bit mind blown here. Like, Aloy is definitely 100% a fucking clone. I don't care. And the thing that we call All Mother is definitely the Zero Dawn initiative, 100%. But damn. They really fucked up the world because they were money hungry. Bro, I can't. Bio-refueling? Bio-refueling. Like, if you're gonna fucking make a goddamn robot, you're gonna allow it to be... Give it... Like, come on, just think about that. Just think about that. The capability to bio-refuel. You asking for an apocalypse, bro. Bio-organic... What? And in case of emergencies, it's bio-organically. Bro, look at these shits. Bio-organic refueling my ass, bro. I'm not gonna lie though, dude. I love that they put a Zavala's character. Let me stop. The voice of Zavala's in here. Come on. We got some exploring to do, baby. We're gonna hit a far right. Bye-bye. Wait, aren't these guys like freeze retardant? Holy shit. No, 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 no. Let me run across the goddamn wire. Nani? Oh my god. Time to cheat for a little bit. Bro, blow up. I'm not gonna lie, I saw the fire and like my fucking eyes was like, is that another thing? Oh my fucking gosh, how many things are gonna kill me in one circle? I need this, I need that. I think I might play a little bit of RuneScape in a bit. I definitely got my steed killed. Right. Okay, so what do you guys have for me? Get this, get that. Sparker. 5 metal shards. Now I own 1,000. Nice. Free coil behemoth lens. Ooh, crystal. Oh, it sucks because I just hunt you guys for parts now. I'm like almost OP. Easy station. Bad sling ammo. Yeah. You get it. Okay. Raccoon skin. And fishbone. What the oh my gosh. I'm a weirdo for this, but fudge it. I think I'm a quick travel.
Easier when I was a kid.
And wrap it up. Give me that wildlife, baby. I've been out here my whole life. Look at this open valley of death. Oh, if only I could. I can. Hey, I know you guys don't like me. Wait, these aren't the ones with the guns, are they? It's not, it's just a regular sawtooth. Yeah, protect your friend. Protect your friend. What's your next? You're next.
That'll help.
Yeah. You're next. Whoopsie! I'm sorry, was that your boyfriend or your girlfriend? It's okay. Suffering the same fate.
We're apart.
Such beautiful, beautiful giant cats. Bro, no cap. Oh man, just thinking about that shit again. My mans was so money hungry with war that he risked. He didn't even risk that. He completely scared the fuck out of me. That completely scared the shit out of me. I can't even cut. I gotta go grab this metal flower. Crabbies. What else is over here? Another vantage point? Should I hit the vantage point next? Alright, yeah. I can hit the vantage point next. We could do a quick read and then probably like wrap it up after that. Metal Flower Mark II. D. Code fragment downloaded. Function true. By its own nature, it towers above. The tangle of rivers Don't say it's a lot of dirt. Piled high, without end, the mist of dawn, the evening cloud, draw their shadows across it. From the four directions you can look up and see it. Green and steep and wind. Function true. Four directions you can see it. I know I think I was there. Yeah, it definitely was there. God damn, the view in this game be epic, bro. Holy shit. The fuck is all this fog over here? Oh, fog. I get it. The things that cannot be touched. Stadium? Alright, if I stay along this wall, should be a vantage point. There should be a vantage point somewhere. Look at that. Somewhere over there. Tarnation. Go, 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 go. Cause then I can like rope slide the way down. Bruh. What did I do? Take like the easy hard way up or some shit? Holy fudge. What are those? Oh! Oh! Death from above! The fuck was that? Death from above.
Keep quiet now.
Wow, the Glenhawk started attacking him. Yeah, biofueling. I forgot that shit. In case of
Why
emergency.
have you come to Sunfall? The Grave Hoard is where you belong.
You make it sound so attractive, Silence.
The Eclipse knows you're alive, Aloy. If their agents see you at Sunfall, you will be overwhelmed.
Well, that's certainly ominous.
The fuck was that sound? Bro, there'd be so much going on in this game. It's hard for me to like not keep playing it through. Oh, isn't this where they used to have the fights for the giant robots? Right.
Day 12. As we watched the booster arc up into the night sky, riding a pillar of flame, you took my hand, squeezed it, and said, "You have written the story of our family across the stars."
Plants must grow tough to survive these winds.
point, huh? Okay. Text. Hi, Ma. Last stop. After this, I'll have said everything I need to. It was just a routine launch, but for us, it might as well have been Apollo 11. It was my first payload, a seeker, extractor, with an upgrade propulsion system I designed. The vehicle was destined for M89282, an asteroid rich in ruthenium and tungsten, a metallurgic claim. As it happened, a family event, though through and through. So there we stood in open air as night fell and the stars came up, and of course I was thinking of that night years ago when we watched the Perseid together and talked and dreamed of this very moment. You were thinking of it too, because when the booster launched, as it rose into the sky and it sheds of flame, you took my hand and said, "You have written the story of our family across the stars." Even then, I knew it wasn't true. The vehicle was headed for a rock, not a star. It was a routine launch, not some voyage of discovery, but my heart was too full to quibble. Quabble, my bad. I just smiled and squeezed your hand back. It was the finest moment of my life, you and me, Ma, onwards and upwards, the start of great things. But after you died and broke down, the meaning of that night changed. Everything that had seemed wonderful seemed to turn rotten and false. It seemed false because it was false. I'd never written anything across the stars. Sure, I'd hoped to work on a project like that, a deep space probe or a colony ship, but it never happened. And now that my career was over, it never would. And then when I found out about the plague, the memory haunted me for even worse, because it wasn't just me who failed to write a story across the stars, you see. It was all of us, our entire species, all our innovation, all our tech, all our striving, and it came to zero. I've been looking up the stars a lot, and the only story I see written across them is that we are small and insignificant and will soon disappear and hardly a trace left behind. It's a hard story, and I don't much like it, so I guess maybe what I've been trying to do these past 12 days is tell a different story. Not a big story written across the stars, but a tiny one written across the humble earth of an only world we ever got to know. I have no reason to think that anyone or anything will survive to even read it, but whether that happens or not, the truth of the story remains that once upon a time, on a planet called Earth, there lived a boy named Bashar who loved his mother very, very much. Goodbye, Ma. I love you. Bashar Mati, son of Amal and Bahas Mati, stepson of Wyatt Manhante. 24 November 2064. Three more stories. 3 more fucking vantage points, and I'll have somewhat of a full picture of what's going on here. Because in this final piece, he mentions a plague, and then what? A plague? Like, and that's what catches me. A plague? A plague. But here in the data points we have, you get what I'm saying? We got a couple of things here. So I'm just like, you gotta understand me here, guys. It's a lot of things that I'm just like, bruh. Makes no full circle for me.
I can guess why there was advantage here.
Can I kill these guys? No, because I'm not that far in the story yet where they're that much of a necessary threat.
Just snap.
Halo's not responding correctly here. Bye, longlings. Hi, longlings. Bye, longlings. Hi,
Should have brought a cart.
Oh. My inventory's full as fuck. Course. Alright, let's get to the save point. I am so far out. I don't even know where the hell I am right now. Where the hell's the campfires? down the road. Ah, there you go, campfire. Just what I've been looking for. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I can't carry more shit anyway. So I'm gonna have to go to a merchant or something. Yo, I wanna say I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Alright, we're wrapping it up right now. This has been a nice playthrough, or a personal playthrough. I think this is like part 12, maybe 15, 11, I don't know. But yo, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I might start up another stream, a short stream, of me playing some RuneScape. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. But other than that, let me thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. And if you do, don't forget to leave a like, drop a follow. What do you say? If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. Be nice. Be cool. Be just. Be bliss. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the series. I've broken it up, kept it cut and skit as much as possible for you guys over there on the Red app, I guess. But yo, thank you guys for tuning in on Twitch. It's been Cuzzo Low Key. Peace out, and I'll see you guys the next time we go live.